Obviously they're always in your mind. Is she going to stay? Is she going to go? Hi again, thanks for joining. We are on the indefinite leave to remain visa is what I'll be going through today. We haven't applied for it yet and we don't need to till next year, so we're looking at applying in September next year. So we've got a bit of time and we've only just started thinking about this, to be honest. So what I thought I'd do is a regular update of where we're at, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, any changes that I'm aware of. And by all means comment. If you know something new, let me know, please. But other than that, just help you see our journey from the immigration side of things. And fingers crossed, all goes well in September and she'll get indefinite leave to remain. Aww. So with trying to sort this visa, obviously they're always in your mind. Is she going to stay? Is she going to go? So my goal is I do not want to be faced in next year, this time next year, having a mad panic thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't got everything we need. So I need to make sure that will she stay or will she go? It'll be a will she stay is the only option. That's what I need to make sure happens. So as I say, I'm going to take you on this journey with me. Hopefully we can all learn from the experience. As I say, this is the first time we've done it as well. So what I've got is a big file of documents that I'm trying to work through. So what I'll be doing is every so often checking that I've got enough to cover the period and that Rica's got enough to cover the period as well. So I'm really looking, when did you get your visa? It was April last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, beginning of April.
But, so really we're looking, I need to find a year's worth of detail to add in. So what I mean by that is a year's worth of correspondence letters for me, for Rica and joint. Bear in mind it's the 12th of the two and a half year period, and I need to make sure we've got all the council tax, we've got the tenancy agreements, and we need to request some pay slips, but it's a little tricky at the moment getting pay slips when you're both working from home, which also means our HR department is also working from home, so they can't like stamp things. Now one thing I did realise is my bank statements were all, I changed the account to online and realised, oh no, I need the bank statements, so I've had to change it back. So that's essential that you need like the originals of everything. So that's where I'm at now. I'm going to be going through all my documents, all Rica's documents, and just make sure that we have enough to cover for a year. And I'm also going to start thinking about, well, maybe what can I do for references. I'll also be reading up online on the government website. Has there been any changes? As I said in my first vlog, that I registered on the government website to have regular updates, so I'm always getting emails to let me know any changes in immigration, so it's really important to be informed. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. It'll probably take me a couple of hours, so I'm not going to keep you watching me, but what I'll do is just check in every so often so that you know where we're at, what we're up to as far as immigration. And as I say, it's over a year now, so I need to make sure we've got a year sorted. All I'm going to need to really worry about is the end of, well, September next year, is that we need a further year and a half really of documents, and just make sure that the application's filled in, that we've got Rica's Life in the UK test booked for August, so fingers crossed that we get some time to practice that, because every time I do the test as practice online on the phone, I fail it miserably. So, but I'm pretty sure she's cleverer than me, so I'm pretty sure she will pass with flying colours, fingers crossed. and then we're going to have to do the B1. Is it the B1 or B2? I can't remember. English test. So that's still to be booked in. So it's a bit like, when's the best time with all this coronavirus and lockdowns? It's all been shut. So my worry is if we leave it too late and they're shut, what happens? I know we booked it in August, hoping there's not like a second wave or something like that. So hopefully we can get these tests done without any problems, and we can also do biometrics without any problems and things like that. As far as job security, obviously it's all the unknown, isn't it? Hopefully we'll both be in the same jobs till we apply for the visa, and then that makes life a lot easier. So there's always these extra stresses and extra worries that you really have to think about, and it makes it so much harder when economically a bit more stressful in as far as the job market, and pandemics don't exactly make you feel more secure. So I'm sure there's many people out there going through that at the moment, and I really hope anyone watching has not been really badly impacted by all of it. Let's just get this over and done with, and as I say, I will go through a bit more and give you an update every so often, and fingers crossed September.
One eternity later.
So, made a list. Those in pink I've got to do. So the next things on the list to do, excuse my scruffy writing, is we're changing one of the bills into Rika's name, just purely so we have enough. Get the pay slips from work, go through all our holidays and make sure it's all we can prove all the holidays we've had, and Facebook, go through the Facebook, get some more history together of what we've been doing, and passports, biometrics, rescan them, make sure book the English test, and finally life in the UK test, do that in August. And that's where we're at so far, all filed away again. So any comments, please put them below, and I will definitely respond, or Rika will definitely respond. Until then, talk to you soon. Bye bye. And bye from Rika.
Bye.
Bye bye. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Thank you.